everyone. Joining us today is a remarkable individual whose work has made a lasting impact in education, leadership, and social development. He is the recipient of the Changemaker of India award by CNN News 18 and has also been featured on the popular Ashwamedham show on Kairali TV. With a proven record in human resource training, honored with the Champion Award, he serves as the chairman and CEO of Absolute IAS Academy and leads several key organizations, including Absolute Soft Skills Academy and Absolute Publications. His academic background is just as impressive. He holds a PhD in Strategic Human Resource Management, an MPhil in Strategic Management, and multiple other degrees, including Master of Business Administration in OB and HR, MSc in Psychology, MA in Literature, and a PG Diploma in Journalism and Mass Communication. Beyond his leadership roles, he is also a dedicated social reformer, the founder of Project Chitra Shalabam, which provides free civil service coaching to specially abled students. So it's a privilege to welcome a visionary and change maker to our conversation today, and the 31st MBA batch from SB College. We proudly and gratefully welcome you, sir, to this session. Thank you.
എൻ്റെ ഒരു ലൈഫ് ജേണി ഷേപ്പ് ചെയ്തതിൽ എസ് പി കോളേജിനുള്ള പങ്ക് വളരെ വലുതാണ്. ഞാൻ പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രി വിദ്യാർത്ഥിയായിട്ടാണ് എസ് പി കോളേജിൽ എത്തുന്നത്. ലാസ്റ്റ് പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രി ബാച്ചായിരുന്നു. അവിടെ അന്ന് കലാസാഹിത്യവേദി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന പ്രീ ഡിഗ്രിക്കാർക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഒരു അസോസിയേഷൻ രൂപം കൊടുക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചു. അന്ന് കോളേജ് യൂണിയൻ്റെ ഇനാഗ്രേഷൻ വന്നത് കലാഭവൻ പ്രചോദാണ്. പക്ഷേ ഞങ്ങളുടെ കലാസാഹിത്യവേദിക്ക് ഉദ്ഘാടനത്തിന് കുഞ്ചാക്കോ ബോബനെയൊക്കെ കൊണ്ടുവരാൻ സാധിച്ചു. അപ്പോൾ കുഞ്ചാക്കോ ബോബൻ അന്ന് വന്നതിനും കാരണം അദ്ദേഹം എസ് പി കോളേജിൽ പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടായിരുന്നു എന്നുള്ളൊരു കാര്യം കൊണ്ടാണ്. പിന്നീട് ഡിഗ്രി പഠിക്കുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ ഞാനെന്ന മലയാള സിനിമ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ വളരെ സജീവമായി. 25ഓളം മലയാള സിനിമകളുടെ PRO ആയിരുന്നു ഡിഗ്രിക്ക് പഠിക്കുമ്പോൾ. ഇപ്പോഴും അന്നത്തെ ഒരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് വെച്ച് മാക്ട മെമ്പറാണ്, മലയാളം സിനി ടെക്നീഷ്യൻസ് അസോസിയേഷൻസ് മെമ്പറാണ്. ആ കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ കോളേജ് യൂണിയൻ ചെയർമാൻ കാൻഡിഡേറ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. കാത്തലിക് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് മൂവ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ സംസ്ഥാന പ്രസിഡന്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഐ ഹെൽപ്പ് ക്ലബിൻ്റെ കോർഡിനേറ്റർ ആയിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ എസ് പി കോളേജിൻ്റെ ചരിത്രത്തിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ട് നാഷണൽ സർവീസ് സ്കീമിനെ പ്രതിനിധീകരിച്ച് ഇന്ത്യയുടെ റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ഡേ പരേഡിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചു. രാജ്പഥി പരേഡ് ചെയ്തു 2002-ലാണ്. അതും അങ്ങനെ ഒത്തിരി ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റീസ് എസ് ബി കോളേജ് തന്നു. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് പിൽക്കാലത്ത് അത് വളരെ പോസിറ്റീവായിട്ട് സ്വാധീനിച്ചു. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു മറ്റൊരു കോളേജിലായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ ഒരിക്കലും ഇത്രയും അവസരങ്ങൾ കിട്ടുമായിരുന്നില്ല. പിന്നീട് BIMSൽ MBAക്ക് വന്നപ്പോഴും അവിടെ കിട്ടിയ ഏറ്റവും വലിയൊരു അവസരം മാനേജ്മെന്റ് മീറ്റുകൾ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിച്ചു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ പ്രൊഡക്റ്റ് പ്രസന്റേഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ പല മീറ്റിങ്ങുകളിലേക്കും ഒക്കെ പോകാൻ സാധിച്ചു. അതും വലിയൊരു പേഴ്സണാലിറ്റി ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിലും ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് ഡെവലപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നതിലും എന്നോട് എസ് ബി എന്താണ് എൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ നൽകിയ സംഭാവന എന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ 2 കാര്യങ്ങളാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഒന്ന്, നമ്മളുടെ ക്യാരക്ടർ ഫോർമേഷനെ എസ് ബി സ്വാധീനിച്ചു. ഒരു വാല്യൂ ബേസ്ഡ് ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് എന്നുള്ള ഒരു ആശയം എസ് ബിയിൽ നിന്നാണ് കിട്ടിയത്. 2, ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് ഡെവലപ്മെന്റിന് സഹായിച്ചു. ഒപ്പം ഇന്ത്യയിലെ തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും മികച്ച അധ്യാപകരാണ് എസ് ബി കോളേജിലുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്കും നമ്മളെ കൃത്യമായിട്ട് ഗൈഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ സാധിക്കും. നല്ലൊരു അലുമിനി ഉണ്ട്. ഇതെല്ലാം വളരെ പോസിറ്റീവായിട്ട് സ്വാധീനിച്ച ഘടകങ്ങളാണ്.
So we are moving on to the question session. And the first question is, it's related to us, the youngsters. So you interact with the youngsters of today so deeply and closely. And what is that one message you think every young person in today's generation needs to hear?
Irrespective of their backgrounds, we have a lot of opportunities across the world. So 21st century is basically a century of opportunities. So your background doesn't matter. So we have to look into the deeper, the opportunities across the globe and try to reach the pinnacle of excellence. So we have to identify opportunities. That is very important. So we can go to the next level.
So you have spoken across the globe.
Yes.
So according to your view, what is the biggest mental roadblock that the youngsters face today?
It is not just in India, across the world, people are facing lack of confidence. Most of the youngsters are good in their communication levels, but they don't have enough confidence level. Self-esteem problems are there, and I think in other countries they are not getting enough leadership opportunities. Here in India or here in Kerala, we are getting a lot of opportunities to work with various organizations or being part of various organizations. So automatically, as a social conditioning, we are getting opportunity to develop our leadership skills. But there, I think only the apex level students or youth are getting leadership opportunities. So if they can build more confidence, definitely it will help them to move to the next ladder.
Yes, so sir, regarding the IAS Academy that you're running,
Yes.
so you run a IAS Academy where cracking UPSC is as much as a mental stress as like an academic.
Correct.
So, what do you believe sets apart a successful aspirant from the rest? And
Yeah.
also, like, what motivated you for starting an IAS Academy?
Okay. Civil services is one of the toughest examinations in the world because the cracking rate is 1 in a million. Around 10 lakh people are writing the preliminary examinations. Out of that, only 15,000 will clear the prelims, and they will enter into the second stage called mains. And there is the final stage, that is the interview level. Around 3,000 aspirants are attending UPSC interview. Out of that, only 1,000 people they will get into civil services. So from beginning to end, if you look at the statistics, it is 1 in a million. So UPSC is not just checking our uh, intellectual capacities, your analytical ability, how you are uh, able to coping the stress, your ability to cope up stress. All these things are important. So that mental stamina is very important because the exam itself is taking around 1.5 years time from notification till the result. It will take around 1.5 years time. So that endurance, persistence, all these things are matters. So we have to develop that, and the analytical skill, that is also important. In our current academic system, people are just by hearting everything, but it is not useful there in programs like civil services. And I went up to UPSC interview way back in 2011. I wrote prelims in 2010. In my first attempt itself, I cleared mains. Then I went up to UPSC interview, and I missed for a margin of 2 marks. At that time, the age was not like this. It was only up to 30. A general candidate can write the examination. So later I started freelance mentoring. Along with my corporate career, I worked around 20 years in various corporate organizations. So along with my corporate career, I started as a freelance trainer for civil services as well, because that was a passion for me. Then later I started taking optional subjects, and in 2019 my academy became a full-fledged academy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes.
And one more thing, like, so how do you integrate the psychological training
Yeah.
or the emotional intelligence into civil service preparation?
Yeah. I started a project called Project Chitra Shalafam, that is giving free civil services training to differently, especially abled people. There we have wheelchair ridden people, people with cerebral palsy. So I was able to create IAS result from this category. So almost all the leading national media, they have published article about this project, even in international media also, because we never thought that it is possible to get a result from a cerebral palsy person or somebody who is sitting on a wheelchair. Now they all are working as civil servants across India, and it is a prominent role, as you are aware of that. So the mental capacity is important. When I am learning various subjects, or I am inculcating the principles of mind training, human resources training, or psychology into academics, I can produce better results. So I believe that even this academical excellence is also a part of subconscious conviction. We have many examples. There, those who failed in 10th or 11th or 12th, they are also got into IAS or IPS. It is because of their subconscious conviction. So our future is always better than the past. We have to believe that, and we have to believe that we deserve success. So everything is based on thought process. So if you have a very powerful thought inside your mind, you will automatically attain greater heights in your life. Even if you have a lot of resources, you have a lot of talent, but you are handicapped mentally, then you won't be able to attain greater heights in your life. So I think almost 90% of our life is it is it's happening in our mind. So we have to identify that. Yes, we have to create a strong like
Growth.
success mindset, growth mindset. Yes.
And one more thing, it's like, can you share a few stories that touched you deeply
Yeah.
in regarding your IAS journey?
See, when I during the COVID time, I had a thought about this Project Chitrashalakam. Some I in my YouTube channel I made a video about the opportunities for differently abled children. Then somebody called me and they said, "Sir, you said in your video there are a lot of opportunities, financial aid from government organizations and all for this differently abled people." But I searched everywhere, there is nothing. Then I thought of starting something my own. Then I started Project Chidrasalamam. I started with 25 students. Now there are 110 students from 11 states are studying under this project. Uh, it changed the paradigm. It changed the mindset of the people, because prior to that, people used to believe that the differently able people or specially able people, they can do only small works like candle making, lottery selling, and all. But someone from that category got into IAS or kind of services, IRS, whatever it is. Even the social perception has changed. So that is something positive. When I invited the 25th person, Sharon Shahana, to this group, she said, still I'm having the WhatsApp, Facebook chat in my history. She said, "Sir, I would like to." Uh, I asked her, "Would you? My name is Dr. Jobin Kottaram. I'm the chairman of an IAS academy. I'm planning to start a program for differently abled people. So would you like to join in that program?" I messaged her. Then she said, "Sir, I would like to do that, but but my condition is like this. Do you think it is possible?" And I said, "Yes, it is possible." Today, she is holding a key position in Indian Railway Management Services with all kind of support, uh, Government of India vehicle, and everything. So we can change the life of the people. We can make some big changes in our society. So I think leadership is all about making the right changes into society.
So you have done so many talks abroad.
Yes.
So there are so many cultural differences.
Yes.
So how do you tailor it to meet the requirements? And what will be the big differences there, no? Because this is India and in abroad.
Yes.
So what is the attitude and insight of
yes.
this youth?
In abroad they are considering Indian trainers with a different perspective. Because their style and our styles both are different, and they like our the way we are presenting it. So in my training, I'm doing firework, uh, broken glass working, all these things and all. So it is something new to them. I'm a groomer for some international beauty pageants like Miss Asia, Miss Glam World. In Miss Glam World and all, people from around 60 to 70 countries are participating. So actually they like it, the way we are presenting. And in some of the participants, they are not able to communicate in English, especially the people from Italy, France, and all. They know their language, but it is difficult. But still, they are able to understand. Like because we do a lot of experiential learning activities in our training program, so they are taking it positively. And I think across the world, people are same, needs are same, their limitations are same. Most of them are having inhibitions about themselves. Because they consider themselves as inferior, or they are having some sort of difficulties and all. So they need support, and once they realize their true potential, uh, we can see that they will definitely reach the pinnacle of excellence. A positive transformation we can found in them.
You have more than multiple degrees.
Yes.
So what motivated you to take up all the PGs?
Because I'm a voracious reader. I read a lot of books. So when and I authored around 55 books so far. So still continuing my academic journey as a writer also. So what I found is that when you are learning new subjects, your perceptions, the kind of evaluation, the kind of the analytical capacity will increase. Because when I am analyzing a thing, I'm analyzing that thing from psychological perspective, historical perspective, literature perspective, or human resource management or mind perspective. So we can get a better understanding, a holistic understanding about situations, about things, and we can make some differences. I think nowadays we are talking about holistic approach. Holistic approach means we are giving importance to plurality, like different perspectives. And more than that, we can understand people better. When you learn things better, you can understand people better. Otherwise, it is a narrow perspective. Now it is a broad perspective, and definitely it is helping in my uh, human resources training also. Yeah, yeah.
So, sir, you have mentioned like you worked in CNN and NDTV.
Yes.
So, what was the experiences? Maybe both are different. Like
Yes.
one is foreign and one is Indian. So,
Yes.
what would be the difference you face?
Yeah, like both of them are number one media houses at that time here. Uh, so yeah, in CNN also, most of them are working here are Indians only, but they are from reputed institutions. They studied in and they are leading anchors and all. So as an HR person, I got an opportunity to interact with all of them. So when you interact with high voltage personalities, it will automatically boost your confidence level. It will give you some sort of strength. So that is really good. I worked with the CNN at Noida, and I worked with the NDTV at Greater Kailash in New Delhi. Then in many other corporate houses. I worked with the ICICI, worked with Aviva, and I worked with ING Vaishya for more than a decade.
Sir, is there any book you are currently working on?
I'm writing two books simultaneously. One is a biography, and the other one is a history book. Yeah.
Sir, we know that in the work culture of an Indian company
Yeah.
and foreign companies are different.
Yes.
But most of the time, we Indians are adopting all the mindset of the foreign company to our Indian.
Yes.
But still, the work cultural differences, that barriers we cannot make it, because
Yes.
that's why our youth are going to abroad, because
Correct,
there are so
correct.
many perks. So why do you think is like that?
In India, they are not implementing the HR policies properly. Today is the first death anniversary of Anna. Anna died last year due to the pressure from the organization. She was working with a leading organization. And Anna is my cousin also. We are cousins, so I know what had happened in the organization. When I am going to foreign countries, interacting with the employees there, there is proper work culture. The labor laws, they are following the labor laws strictly. But I think in today's corporate world, even uh, the down level employees, they are having unions and all. They are having more protection than the middle level or upper middle level or senior managers in the corporate world. It should change. Because we have to ensure that there should be a work-life balance. Because most of the people are leaving the organization due to lack of work and personal life balance. That was my PhD thesis also. So I studied that area, the the kind of quality work life and its uh, relation to the personal life and the organizational goals also. And most of the management, they fail to understand this reality. They should realize that uh, our human resources are the most important asset in our organization, and we have to train them, develop them, and we should take them to reach the pinnacle of excellence. So automatically the organization will grow. But now it is not like that. They have to work for 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours. That culture should change.
So, sir, back to the writing
Yes, yes.
books. Which is your favorite book that you wrote?
My, if you ask me that question, my second book, that book, the title of the book is ജീവിതത്തിലെ തോൽവികളെ എങ്ങനെ വിജയങ്ങളാക്കാം. That's in Malayalam, and I got many fans from that book, including very high voltage personalities like many celebrities. They read that book and they called me. I got a call one day. I got a call from Jayasuriya, actor Jayasuriya.
Right.
He said, "How I read your book. It is highly inspiring." Even I think I wrote that book 20 years back, but still I am getting calls. People are reading that book. Recently, I got a call from a girl. Now she is working in UN. She got an opportunity in UN. So she got depressed, and she called me and she said, "Sir, I'm reading your book, and that is giving me a sort of positive energy." Then she did a master's in graduate school Zurich. So graduate school Zurich is one of the leading institutions in the world, where most of the students are getting into UN because they are getting opportunities in UN. And she completed her graduation there, and this book motivated her. I got many calls from many people. They said we were thinking of suicide, and after reading this particular book, we dropped that plan. So though I wrote around 55 books, this is a very small book, around 80-85 pages. That's it. But I got
Millions
good,
of admirers
yes,
for
from
that
that
book.
book. So I'm so happy about that.
Okay, that's great. And are
Yeah.
you planning to take any more degrees? Any more?
I want to do my second PhD. I will start it soon. And I want to do one postdoctoral fellowship from any of the leading institutions like Stanford, Cambridge, or Oxford. But I am not getting enough time that because I have to manage
Manage.
my organizations, I have to manage my personal life. But that plan is still there. Anyway, I will start my second PhD soon, and I'm planning to do another PG also very soon. Yeah,
Any project like Chitra Shalabam?
yeah. The Chitrashalabam project, we are creating more and more leaders from that particular project. Though now around 7 people, they have cleared prelims this year, and they are attending for mains in this year. And many of the students got into banks, Some of them are working as assistant professors and all. And I am having a plan in my mind, like I have to develop around 100 youth from various segments and help them to be future political leaders. So I'm planning to give them leadership training so they can enter into any of the political parties and they can be future leaders, because we need good leaders to transform our society. Singapore is a developed country because of a leader. He was also a Malayali called Devan Nair. So when we are having good leaders in the political or civil services, the country will change. So leadership development is a major thing. Yes, I'm thinking about now. Yes.
So, sir, thank you.
Yeah.
As we conclude this inspiring conversation with Dr. Jobin S. Kottaram, who is one among the most successful alumni of SP College, we are reminded that true leadership lies not just in achievements, but in the courage to dream differently and the passion to uplift others. From pursuing diverse academic paths to empowering youth through civil service coaching and motivational speaking, Dr. Jobin exemplifies what it means to live a life of purpose, discipline, and vision. His journey is a powerful reminder that with the right mindset, mentorship, and vision, no dream is too big. We thank you, Dr. Chobin, for your invaluable insights and for lighting a spark in every listener to strive, serve, and succeed. We look forward to see how your continued efforts shape the change makers of tomorrow. Thank you, sir.